Well, UPS finally arrived today and brought our light kit that we're going to be using to shoot Argonaut 5. We ordered a pretty big light kit for this because I think what we're going to have to do is possibly kill all the lights inside of the warehouse. And so we ordered it. You've probably noticed this if you're legit and you've watched our videos, but we don't always have the greatest lighting, and it's because we don't have a light kit. We have a couple of, I don't know, 45 watt bulbs that we use for everything.
When we do have good lighting, it's on accident. Like the Lazy Jedi, that has phenomenal lighting, but it just so happens that kitchen has like perfect light. Yeah. Like it has a white wall outside that bounces in this really soft light, so it looked really good, but that was an accident.
Total accident. We'll post a link in the description to the website where you can buy these if you're interested. It's called tubetape.com. They have some really cool lighting kits, really good lighting kits.
How big these bulbs are?
Yep, that's the size of the bulb that goes into that thing.
One of.
Oh, and then the coolest thing about these, first of all, they run cool, so I don't think that they'll need a fan. We're going to figure that out in a second. But they each have individual controls on the back, so you can turn whichever light you want on and off. Anyways, we got our lighting kit. Now we just need our second green screen. Hopefully that comes tomorrow. And our gaff tape, which hopefully comes tomorrow. We may not actually shoot anything tomorrow. Tomorrow might just be the day to go figure out what the setups are going to have to be. Like get into space and start experimenting. And we need to get our camera we're going to be using. It's going to be a Black Magic that we're borrowing from a friend. So we're going to have to figure out how to use that thing too. And so tomorrow's going to be setup day, and then I think we'll start shooting Friday. So.
And one. That's one ball.
1, 2,
3, 4. All done. And 5. Holy crap. This is one light.
That's light.
One single light. And it's soft too. Like, hold on, look at me.
That's light.
This is gorgeous. I don't know.
What's the softness
test? Pretty good.
When we did the Pikmin video, we had Mike here, like on the green screen, and we had every light we owned. We even turned on these extra lights because we were like, "Crap, we're not getting enough light in here." And you know, there was a lot of light was outside, and this is more light than all of that was put together. So, screw that.
All right, so here we are in the warehouse getting some things set up. As you can see, our second green screen hasn't come in yet. It's coming in today, so that's where Kason is. He's going to sign for it when it arrives. But it's the same height as this one. This one's 10 by 12, but it's 10 by 24, so we should be able to get a lot of the floor as well with the new green screen that we're getting in today. And that'll cover us for some of our wider shots. We're going to have one of our 4-prong or 4-head lamps here, lighting the green screen, as well as over here. Then this is going to hold a boom on it with one of the 5 heads, and that'll be kind of our hair light. And then we have our source light here, also with the 5-head lamp. So that's what I think our setup is going to be. We're going to put the console kind of here in the center with the chair, and that's kind of the space we're looking at. And luckily we do have control of these lights. We'll be able to kill them all and just use our own sources of light. And I will show you guys what that looks like in a second, but we should have plenty of light so we can shoot at a low ISO setting and have the least amount of noise as possible. Alright, so we've got our initial lights set up now. We have the source light here, 1 of 5 heads, fill over here on this side, and 2 more 4-head lights, lighting the green screen. So I think what we're going to have to do now is clip a couple of our tin clamps up on the top of the screen here, or backlight, and hopefully that will cover us. Actually, should we do a test of maybe turning some of these on to see like what that will do?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a test with the overhead lights of the warehouse on. Source light here, fill, 2 lights, light the green screen, overhead light. And hopefully we'll eventually put some clamps or some backlight on top of this.
Okay, this is ISO 160, so it might be a little underexposed, and we moved the light we're using as a fill.
We moved this a lot closer. The fill light is behind me now.
So it's a little more of a backlight, getting an edge.
No overhead light and ISO 160.
So now you have like a dark. You've got a key part. You've got a dark strip coming down under your eyes, and some kind of reflecting light coming off your cheek. Now you just have a shadow on the inside of your eye, and then just going on inside your nose here.
All right, so production is beginning tomorrow, and we are here with Shannon, who does costumes for most of our productions that are kind of on a larger scale. All of the costumes we did for Skyrim Into the Void, the Assassin's Creed costume that we had for some videos we did last year, and now this jacket for Argonaut 5 that is going to kind of be the main costume piece for the film. So Shannon, if you could explain a little bit about what you did to this, because it did not look this cool when we gave it to her. In fact, it looked pretty bad. So.
Well, I had to take some metal bits off and replace them with other matching buttons, and then add a lot of stitch line to give it more depth and quality and make it look a little bit more masculine.
Yeah.
And then we found these really cool patches that we added. And I don't know what company they belong to, but props to whoever does know. And then I went freehanded the design on the sleeve as well.
That's so nice. Yeah, so this went from looking like a normal jacket to looking like a spacesuit in 4.5 hours or something like that?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, like almost no time at all. This is done in basically like 1 day of notice.
Yep.
Pretty unbelievable. She's great. What is your Facebook page? And anyways,
Shan's Attic on Facebook.
Shan's Attic.
Shan's Attic on Etsy.
Shan's Attic on Etsy. Look her up. And she has lots of costumes she could probably sell right now, right? They're already made.
Most of my costumes sell out pretty fast.
Oh, really?
I've got formals and I've got wedding dresses, but like all of the costumes are pretty much gone at the moment. I'm starting up for making a bunch of new costumes for the Halloween season.
The Halloween season.
Yes, I start now.
Okay.
So I've got like a Titanic one that's almost finished and a couple other things.
Cool. And if there happens to be like 6 of you that watch our stuff that are women, she does wedding dresses too.
Yeah.
So
I do everything.
You can look her up for that. Again, Shan's Attic on Etsy and on Facebook. We'll provide links in the description. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. What time is it? It's almost 1 a.m. I've been, for the last hour or so, kind of going over the lines for tomorrow. Trying to memorize them. Trying to do as much preparation as I can. We don't really do much of that, or I should say I don't really do much of that. I am kind of the main actor in a lot of our videos, but we're so focused on kind of the whole, all the other parts of the filmmaking process that acting is mostly just ad-libbed, and there's not really any preparation that goes into creating characters. And for this film, I wanted to change that. So I haven't had tons of time to sit down and really create a voice for the character and movement for the character and all those other things that you're really supposed to do as an actor. But hopefully the preparation I'm doing tonight is going to come across on the screen. I do have all the lines memorized for the first scene that we're shooting tomorrow. And it's not a very long scene. There's not tons of dialogue there. And I'm doing that on purpose. We're going to probably be doing 14 shots tomorrow. And I want to be able to do them over and over and over again until I really feel like we have a really great performance. The best I can possibly give you. That's what I'm going for. So, yeah. It's just a couple hours away now, and we'll head on over, get everything set up, and principal photography will finally begin for Argonaut 5. I'm really excited. Really excited. I hope you guys will like it, and I hope it will help boost kind of our potential as filmmakers to the next level. So, I'm going to get some sleep now, and I'll see you guys in the morning.